Old Chapel, a historic landmark located at the center of the UMass Amherst campus, a building that has gone unused since 1996.
It has become the symbol because it's one of the most beautiful buildings and because it's at the very center of campus. Everything kind of revolves around it.
When you see any brochures of UMass or pictures that really tie into UMass, the Old Chapel is there, but that's the problem, is not many people have been into the Old Chapel.
Since being vacated by the Minutemen Marching Band, the chapel has seen few visitors. While the Old Chapel's central location and exterior beauty have made it a popular icon in campus photographs and UMass memorabilia, the architectural significance and deep history of the building has gone largely unheard of. We asked students passing by the Old Chapel what they knew about the structure.
It's the Old Chapel.
I actually have no clue. I pass it all the time on my way to class, but never give it a second thought, really.
Actually, I don't. I've been here for 4 years, and I never really, it kind of looks like a chapel, but, I never really entered.
I don't know a thing about it. I've never tried to go in there.
Very beautiful building. I really like the outside of it. Yeah, I haven't gone in.
And it looks nice.
I guess it's just really, never fazed me before.
Because the Old Chapel has been uninhabited for so long, it may be hard to believe that the historic structure, once known as the Old Chapel Library, was a hub of student activity following its completion in 1887.
Purely on an architectural level, it's an important building. It's a beautiful building. It's of this certain style, a Richardsonian Romanesque of the late 19th century. And it's also done by Stephen Earle, who's a really important regional architect. Some of the buildings we have today I find a little bit pedestrian. They're fine, they serve an important function, but they're not really bringing great attention to UMass.
It's a really, really nice looking building, even though it doesn't really match anything on campus with architecture-wise. But it does look really, really nice.
One alum, Jim Carroll, expressed his admiration of the Old Chapel, but a disapproval of the more recently constructed buildings on campus.
Rather than all this new, factory-like building around here, yeah, I'd rather see older buildings restored. The Fine Arts Center is just the ugliest building on campus as far as I'm concerned. They've built things at different periods of time, and of course there are different styles of architecture. So unfortunately there's all different kinds of styles of architecture around. Some of them are more pleasing than others.
I believe our infrastructure definitely needs to be updated, but we need to preserve some of our historic buildings.
Currently, the senior class of 2013 has begun an effort to put more focus on renovating this old chapel and reopening it for the first time since 1996.
Last year's senior campaign in total raised slightly over $31,000. So we usually increase our goals between 5 and 7% each year. So we thought that the class of 2013 could easily manage a $33,000 goal for this project.
Lauren Byrne, co-chair of the Senior Campaign Committee, explained that while the campaign's goal is to raise $33,000, renovating the entire chapel will be a multi-million-dollar project.
Obviously, what our gift is going to raise isn't going to probably even make a dent in really, but from what I've heard, our money may go towards helping to renovate a multi-purpose room kind of a thing.
Personally, what I believe is that since we're celebrating our 150th anniversary, that it would make sense to have what other campuses have, which is a center for public service.
I'd actually rather see it donated to something else, maybe. I know they're doing a lot of construction. Don't need any more of that.
As an alumna, I know that I would like to see it as an event space where alumni can come back.
But I had a 90-year-old professor come and tell me, show me where his office was, and remember meeting John Kennedy when he was here on campus. So a lot of things have happened in this building.